Je la pampite, je la pampede, je la pampedon, but not today. Today, je la dampite. Oh yes, the market is very red, and this is why Don Kryptonium is coming to you, provide you with the best crypto news out there. And I have big announcement because today we update new microphone, so hopefully Don Kryptonium does not sound like your Aunt Teresa. Today Don Kryptonium sound like the savior of virginity. So I do hope it's much better. Let's have a look at the market because there's few things that Don Kryptonium really needs to discuss today. Few very important things. Let's see if the camera has good setup. It's perfect. So massive dump overnight, something not expected. I saw many crypto YouTubers say 39k is the bottom, but what we did, as you can see, we dumped to 38k. What it means? Probably nothing. Bitcoin dominance still at 38%, and overall we are all dying except Don Kryptonium. Don Kryptonium not dying. Don Kryptonium is doing well, and I think this is the good time to bring you some news because we had Vitalik Buterin on the app on it. Few important takeouts that Don Kryptonium going to bring you to today's news. Also the Cardano news, very big Cardano news, right? Very important, the launch on Cardano because we still bullish on Cardano. As they change the SundaeSwap launch, we gon' make millions, and everyone is wrong. So I'm going to give you the different opinion from Don Kryptonium. Analyzing the market, always when Bitcoin below 40%, I feel a little bit of danger, and as we enter below 40%, we've been not doing really well, so stay cautious. This dump did not affect me that much. But we had really big event because every time Vitalik Buterin speak, it's worth to listen, to just check, just listen to the people. You know, he created Ethereum, which is very big, and my take is that I took. It's really interesting to see, you know, 10 years ago or whatever. Vitalik was maybe different person, but it seems since he created Ethereum, he decided to read a lot, to educate himself a lot. You know, while other crypto creators, for example, Charlie Hoskinson, he was the big head, annoying piece of shit when he got kicked out of Cardano, and he still is the same. You know, so that's a good intake that we would like to take. And what I had here, let's go to this Ethereum alternatives. You see, because this is very important subject, and even BitBoy was speaking of it, but the BitBoy doesn't seem to get it, right? So I watched the BitBoy video because we know BitBoy tell you the ADA gonna pump for the last 6 months, and it didn't pump. But of course, when BitBoy will say it pump, one day it might happen. But before it happened, it will dump and dump and dump, and then you come and say, yes, was right. You know? It doesn't work this way, people. It doesn't work. When will you learn? So the BitBoy decided to discuss the fact that Vitalik Buterin did this pull. You wake up in 2035 and 80% of all transactions plus savings in the world are in the currency that is not ETH. Which would you prefer it to be, right? So one pool had BTC, USD, Solana, and ADA in it, and people voted ADA. And other pool had Tron, BNB, which is like, you know, this is basically Western style, let's say Western, more created blockchains, and here you have the more Asia focus created. You have Tron, which is created by Justin Sun, the Chinese man, who is probably now in some Caribbean island with the not fake passport, but he bought the passport. I think he's in Caribbean now. Caribbean passport or whatever. Doesn't matter. And people voted Tron. Not sure if you know, but the Tron was kind of... Many people tease on Tron. I'm not going to tease on Tron, but let's listen to Vitalik Buterin. Cardano people will say, Vitalik doesn't matter. Charlie matter. So let's see.
On Ethereum for a little bit, because we will have to talk a bit about Ethereum.
No, can't we talk about like Neo instead?
I bring you microphone to
okay, we can
be able to listen a little bit more from this conversation, right? So I will bring Mike there, and it will be discussion about the pool. And what I want you to see the reaction. See, Kobe is a quite famous crypto investor. Maybe trader, like he's like, you know, he was quite lucky with being early, but he's like well established in the blockchain. His opinions matter. He seems to understand that. So let's see how feel and really see the reactions, because everything is between the words. It's very important for understanding the blockchain this way.
Talk a little bit about Neo, because the other day you tweeted something that said
Neo is Chinese blockchain, another blockchain smart contract platform that was created in the previous bull market. Very famous was then. It didn't do well since then.
Remember exactly. It was like, if 80% of transactions are in a non-ETH currency, which of these do you want to win to the Ethereum community? And I think your poll options were like Bitcoin, USD, Solana, and Cardano for one poll, and in the other it was Tron, BNB, CNY, and Neo. What was the grand plan behind this poll? Or was it?
And you know, if you did not notice, the blockchains that kind of were posted there, they're like not really like, because it could be posted like, you know, on the Solana, let's say, on the Bitcoin, Avalanche, Near protocol, like I don't know, you know, but there was like kind of selected protocol, like blockchains that were chosen,
just shitposted.
But it was mainly focused on the transactions.
I mean, I think some of it was just fun, and then some of it was also just trying to get a feel for kind of what the community's values are. Do they really strongly value like the differences between Ethereum or the other cryptocurrencies, to the point where they see one of the others as just being like evil or like even more centralized and dystopian than the status quo, or like do they ultimately have the vibe of like, hey, ultimately crypto's all in it together. And I do feel like the second one did kind of win. I think the majority vibe is that crypto's all in it together. I think USD and CNY were like the two least popular answers on that list.
For those who don't know, USD and CNY, USD is the currency of United States of America, and CNY, Chinese yuan, is the currency of China.
But then, of course, starting about a couple of hours in, the whole poll became useless because it just got brigaded to hell. Definitely big congratulations to the Cardano.
Brigaded to hell. Possibly the people were voting Tron just to troll it. Yeah, I guess.
Community on winning the poll. The fact that you've won the poll shows that you're a community.
And here is it. Cardano won the poll. See the reaction. See, it. I understand, you can call haters. I was called hater many times, but this is very important to see it.
Is excellent, and that there are great things for Cardano to come in 2022. And of course, the same for Tron, right?
Cardano community, how do you feel being compared to Tron? How does it feel? How did it hurt? Or you will say, oh, we'll see who will laugh the last. We will see, because Charlie save us. SundaeSwap.
Yeah. What's happening with Tron now? Justin's left because he's going to be a politician, right?
Right, Justin's son has, I think, become the Grenada's ambassador to the World Trade Organization or something like that.
Yeah. That sounds like a good job.
Yeah. I mean, he's moved to a very sunny location.
Does it when people say, oh, it's like the Ethereum of China or the Ethereum of whatever?
Okay, I think we are done. But you see the general Vitalik sentiment on Cardano and some other projects. And the other thing that was interesting for me to listen, I don't care the cross chain. We know my position about crypto. But anti-aging, immortality, adopting new technology, like Vitalik said that there's 50% chance that person who will live to the year 3000 exist. I don't know. I think that's like such a weird, because you see, I would believe that our genetics work in a certain way, and we might be coded in the genetics that we cannot live that much. Maybe you can live 150 years. And some people would say, hey, you can tweak the genetics. But like some people that the people don't get, the newbies, for example, who follow Cathie Wood and thinking they're gonna make millions on the gene editing technologies, your body and your immune system usually fight the changes. So that might be not really that easy to do. But Vitalik said he take metformin, which is it's used for diabetes in diabetes type 2, I believe, and it was found to be working as the anti-aging drug. So Vitalik said the craziest crypto spend he did was on metformin. I wasn't supplementing this. I take NR, I was saying, to extend my life. I have niacin powder. I like to experiment in a few other things. I fast a lot, for example. Fasted now, that's why it's so good looking. So good! But that was the conclusion. I don't want to spend this, but you want to know what Vitalik thinks. Good podcast there. Of course, we had BitBoy on ADA, and now let's move to this subject of ADA, right? Oh, our favorite lark. Also, this is something I wanted to say with BitBoy, because if you are bullish for years, and even if the bear market lasts 3 years, one day you will be right that it will go up, okay? The thing is, this is you will stay bullish for 3 years when everything go down. That's not necessarily the great thing to do, but lovely to see Lark being always bullish, of course. That's a good thing. But the big announcement in the, I owe this to Cardano community to give the updates on what is happening, and finally Cardano DEX is becoming alive. This dream of the great disruption, destroying Ethereum and placing the Charlie Hoskinson and as the king of the world, the greatest thinker of the world, finally is being fulfilled. So we have Uniswap version on Cardano, which is called SundaeSwap. Very innovative, beautiful, sleek design, and a few things. So you can trade it by connecting the wallet. I don't know this wallet, seems support of 2 wallets only. And I'm quite concerned. You have liquidity on Sandy and ADA or 20 million, right? It's growing very fast. This one, but with the rest, there is barely any liquidity. But I would like to focus the SundaeSwap. January 7th, they wrote the article, Expectations, Congestion, Mainnet Launch. So something that was expected. And in this, look, during the testnet, when they were testing the SundaeSwap, the team noticed a large backlog in processing user transactions, which is not good news. This was partially due to continued improvements to the Scooper order batching program, but was more due to the current maximum throughput parameters of the Cardano blockchain. What you can read through it, the Cardano blockchain doesn't have very good throughput, right? While you look at Solana, Avalanche, Cosmos, whatever, very high throughput, smoothly working, but Cardano is still not there. While this is likely to negatively impact the user experience, the congestion is a sign of the Cardano network operated as intended by gradually applying back pressure, which is like we give you the bullshit that this is good news. You know, so I don't think, and there was something I would have to find it, but there was informations that the orders can stand in the queue for days, right? Not good news, Sandy, not good news. So SundaeSwap finally released, you can trade it, and of course what happened? SundaeSwap launches on Cardano, but users report failing transactions. What the Don told you? What the Don told you? You were like, oh, no. Smoothest, fastest. And Don said, it's gonna not be that good. But you're, no, Cardano, $10. $10 Cardano. What you talk? I'm going to come here in the few months and you will see when Cardano price is. What now? Like, okay, I still give you a few months, okay? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I don't know. But like this... the first DEX on Cardano launched on the mainnet today to allow traders to perform swaps and add liquidity, but network congestion has slowed transactions processing. And this news says basically that many transactions is like failed transactions, platform errors, like damn, you are literally, hey, Cardano ecosystem, like, and you, like, cultish people, you are saying it's coming for whole year, the greatest invention is coming, and it came out, and it's the worst user experience than early days of Uniswap. Like, seriously, you need to rethink what you talk. You need to rethink, people. I went on Twitter and with the hashtag Sunday, many people are a little bit complainant, you know, that the transactions just, you know, bro, I saw the buy order, but my transaction on SS to get Sunday took long for me to sell to it. Still can't buy Sunday, so annoying. Be patient if you place an order or SundaeSwap, as it has been 3 hours, but when clicking on orders, it says processing orders from 7 hours ago. Like, can it be worse? Can it be worse than that? Look, Furious Robot says, Charlie, although far behind, I decided what the suck. Maybe Cardano is finally getting its shit together, so I attempted to buy some Sunday today. I'm out. Is there a form for reimbursement for all the failed transactions and ADA I bluntly threw away? Someone open OTC Sunday shorts. Please, this thing is so garbage. Of course there is some bullish people, but like it's really bad sentiment here. Like really. So 7 hours ago, one of my transactions came through SundaeSwap, but after 7 hours, still no Sunday in my wallet. Do I wait? Yes! It can take up to days. They said up to days, brother. I'm thinking how fast is my, like, bank transactions? What's slower than this? What's slower than transactions on Cardano? People, you said it's gonna be blazing fast. So I kind of expected, like, it might not go well for your favorite token over here. And, well, I'm expecting it holding well despite such a horrible experience, but now Don Kryptonium, Don is out. Don said what the Don had to say. There is no reason for Don to read more of the Twitter news. And Don very happy with the new microphone. And tell to the Don what's how you like the new microphone. And thank you for watching, the Don Kryptonium fans, the users of the YouTube platform. I hope your virginity is standing intact, Protect yourself at all cost. Don't Kryptoniums out.